never believed in God before until I had a traumatic experience, and then I realized that God's been watching me this whole time. I just haven't connected to him or it. It's not masculine or feminine, really. Phil, you're in the shop, mate. God's not masculine or feminine. And if anything, I think God would actually be a woman, because the feminine energy is it's the what do you call it? It's the life-giving and the life-nurturing, and whereas the male energy is more, it's about dominance and destruction, and
I'm open to everybody having a faith in something, because sometimes it might make you feel safe. And, it doesn't matter whether if you're Buddhist, Muslim, or, it doesn't matter what religion, but it's only up to every individual how they feel. And that's how I feel about it.
No, I don't believe in God, no.
Don't know, not really. Put it this way, I'm not religious.
No.
Yes, in a way. Like, I pray all the time, so I believe in a sense of God. Like, I kind of like there's people that are pantheists that believe that God's in everything, but I think that's kind of bullshit. But I kind of get it a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I do. And I've had lots of arguments with people about that, but I believe in belief. I like when people have beliefs. I think it's good for people,
Wow, okay. I was brought up in a Christian family. I went to a Church of England private school. I do have my own beliefs in God and in faith. I don't agree with all of the mumbo jumbo that we're taught, but I do believe in God in a non-judgmental way. I'm not a Catholic.
Not in any meaningful sense, though.
No, we were both brought up attending Sunday school, going to church, and all of those things. I think in the end I was rather put off when I went back to that church to have a look at all the stained glass windows and to see that every single one of them represented a man wearing either a crown and or carrying a sword, and there was not a single woman represented. It didn't seem to me like it had much to do with women, and that was probably a rather immature way of looking at it. But I think we both maintain Christian ethos of do unto others, and hope to keep all of the best of the Christian ethos but don't attend church.
Look, we're not living in, a religious world anymore. We're not confined by religious doctrine, and not saying that religions don't have a spiritual center and a blueprint in which, serves us on a moral, ethical ground. A lot of the time, I think they teach a lot of good family values and stuff like that, which is important for some people, but not all people. And I'm not undermining the importance of family, because conscious families can be wonderful. But there's just too many people in the world. I'm sorry, just because you can have children doesn't mean you should. And I really think that the government should consider free vasectomies, because men should just, that's cool if you don't want to have a family, babe, but don't accidentally make it my problem, you know what I mean? Because, then it's my body, and I think straight men don't seem to care. They're like, sorry about that, oh shit, you're pregnant, oh well, that's your problem. It's like, well, now I've got to traumatize my body if I don't want to keep your life inside of me, which is also a spiritual question in itself. Like, should I abort this child, and does that, is that
traumatizing to your body to have a child as well?
Yes, well, they say that, when we're born into the world, we're already traumatized because we're coming through this funnel, going, we're just like, you know, we've been inside our mother's womb for 9 months, and then all of a sudden, like, there's these bright shining lights and all these people peering over us. We don't know what the hell's going on. And then they spank us, so we start crying.
No, I believe in energy. I think there's some sort of energy going on. And I've just lost my mother as well, but I don't know what it is, but she is with me every day. And I don't know whether I've taken on her energy, of course her womb. I don't know what it is, but there's something going on. And yeah, and I think we are part of the earth and give back and look after each other. And yeah, that's my belief. I don't think there's a man particularly.
It's not something I've explored too much. I had a Christian family growing up, and obviously you're indoctrinated is not a bit of a strong word, but it is, despite the dogma, that's the word for it. But I haven't properly sat down and had a theological exploration for myself now.
Look, I'm an agnostic. I sometimes I pray. I love going into a church and just seeing the ambience and the spirituality there. But I'm not quite sure. Probably at the end I'll believe. And my husband's an atheist, so that makes it hard. But people talk about the born-again churches and all that. And I'd like to go to some and just sing and get those endorphins up and really enjoy it. However, a lot of the philosophy with that brand of Christianity, I don't agree with.
We're all gods and goddesses, and this is what I'm trying to say. I think God is a hermaphrodite. It doesn't have a gender, because God is energy. And there's masculine and feminine energy in everyone and in everything. Even if your gender, you were born a man or you were born a woman, it took a man and a woman to give life. So if you look at the sexual act and the what do you call it, the act of conceiving, where, you know, the egg and the sperm, you know, meet and they fertilize one another and they grow into a fetus. That's all an energetic process which happens organically, naturally, biologically. But God is, it's pure creational energy. And there's masculine and feminine dynamics within all of it. Because it's all cyclical. So yeah.
Thank
all
you.
right, we've finished.
You should be.
I should be an actual. Oh, well, I wasn't the interviewer, I was the interviewee. I'll interview you. Give me a microphone. So tell us, Bill. Nah, I wouldn't be bored. Not around you. Isn't that great? We love Uncle Bill.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I gotta go home and make furniture now. I didn't realise I was going to talk for that long, but you know me, Bill.
Once you get going and there's